Welcome to today's video, where we will explore 8 ways to cope with pressure according to Stoicism, an ancient philosophy that has helped millions find peace amidst a challenging life. Have you ever felt like you're being overwhelmed by pressure from all sides? Let's discover how Stoics overcome it and how you can apply these lessons to your own life. 1. Understand the source of pressure. When we face challenges in life, the feeling of pressure often arises as a natural response. However, what Stoic philosophy teaches us is that pressure does not come from the external events we encounter, but rather it originates from how we perceive and react to those events. Marcus Aurelius, one of the most famous Stoic philosophers, once said, "If you feel pressure, it's not because of the event itself, but because of your judgment of it, and you can change that judgment." In reality, we often assign a meaning to events or situations that we consider important, leading to feelings of pressure. For example, when facing a work deadline or others' expectations, we may feel anxious and stressed because we believe that failing to meet those demands will negatively impact our lives. However, if we change our perspective and view these situations as opportunities for personal growth rather than threats, the feeling of pressure can significantly diminish. The Stoics advise that to cope with pressure, we need to be aware that we have the choice in how we respond. Ask yourself, what is truly within my control? If we can master our thoughts and emotions, we can face any situation without being overwhelmed by pressure. By understanding the true source of pressure, we can find inner peace and focus on what truly matters. 2. Focus on what you can control. One of the core principles of Stoicism is recognizing that we can only control a limited number of factors in our lives. When facing pressure, the first thing you need to do is distinguish between what is within your control and what is not. This not only helps you concentrate your energy and attention on what truly matters, but it also helps reduce unnecessary anxiety. Pressure often stems from trying to control things beyond your reach, such as others' opinions, the outcome of a situation, or even the weather. Focusing on these factors not only wastes your time, but also creates a sense of helplessness and stress. Instead, direct your attention to the actions and decisions you can make. For example, you may not be able to change how others think of you, but you can fully control how you respond to it. You might not be able to control whether you get a promotion, but you can strive to do your job well every day. This shift in focus not only helps reduce pressure, but also makes you feel more in control and proactive in your life. When you focus on what you can do, you'll find the inner strength to face challenges more calmly and confidently. This not only helps reduce anxiety, but also helps you achieve better results in what you're doing. Remember, pressure can only control you if you allow it. When you focus on what you can control, you will find peace and effectiveness in any situation. 3. Embrace change and don't try to control everything. After focusing on what we can control, the next step is to learn to embrace change and let go of the desire to control everything around us. Life is a continuous series of changes, and resisting these changes only brings more pressure and stress. According to Stoic philosophy, change is inevitable and natural. The philosopher Epictetus once said, "It is not events that disturb us, but our view of them." Instead of worrying about things that cannot be changed, we should accept and adapt to them. Embracing change makes us more flexible in our thinking and actions, opening up opportunities for learning and self-improvement. Imagine you are facing a major change in your work or personal life. Rather than resisting and trying to maintain the old state, view it as an opportunity to explore new aspects of yourself and your surroundings. When we let go of the need to control everything, we feel lighter and can more easily focus our energy on adapting and moving forward. To practice embracing change, you can start by accepting your feelings. allowing yourself to feel uncomfortable but not letting it dictate your actions. Next, seek out the positives in the new situation and set realistic goals for adaptation. Remember, flexibility and adaptability are the keys to overcoming challenges and finding inner peace. By embracing change and letting go of the desire to control everything, we not only reduce pressure, but also open the path to sustainable growth and happiness. 4. Use positive thinking to cope with difficulties. In life, no one can avoid challenges and difficulties. However, how we face and handle these challenges will determine the level of success and happiness we achieve. One of the most powerful tools for overcoming difficulties is positive thinking. The ability to maintain an optimistic attitude, even in harsh circumstances, not only helps us cope with stress, but also aids in finding effective solutions to problems. Positive thinking does not mean ignoring reality or pretending to be optimistic in a superficial way. Instead, it involves recognizing and accepting the current difficulties while focusing on the positive aspects and growth opportunities that arise from those challenging situations. Marcus Aurelius, one of the renowned Stoic philosophers, once said, "Look at every difficulty and ask yourself, how can I turn this into my advantage?" This statement emphasizes the importance of turning difficulties into opportunities for self-improvement and growth. When faced with a difficult situation, rather than letting fear and anxiety take over, ask yourself, what positive can I take from this situation? Or what lesson can I learn here to improve myself in the future? These questions will help redirect your mind from focusing on the negatives to seeking solutions and opportunities. Using positive thinking also enhances mental and emotional strength, creating a positive feedback loop. When we start to think about the good aspects of a situation, our minds will more easily accept and adapt to changes, thereby reducing feelings of stress and pressure. To practice positive thinking, you can start by noting down the good things that happen each day, no matter how small. This will help you gradually build the habit of focusing on the positives. Remember, difficulties are just a part of life, and by maintaining an optimistic attitude, we can overcome them more easily and become stronger in the process. Before moving on to the next part, don't forget to click the subscribe button to continue watching other useful videos. 5. Practice gratitude. Marcus Aurelius once advised, begin each day with gratitude. Gratitude is one of the most important mental foundations for coping with stress and maintaining a happy life. Practicing gratitude helps us shift our focus away from what we lack and instead appreciate what we already have. For those who follow Stoic philosophy, gratitude is not just about feeling content with the good things, but also about recognizing the value of the challenges and difficulties in life. When we practice gratitude, we remind ourselves that life always has positive aspects, even when everything seems to be going against us. Marcus Aurelius once wrote, "Everything that we can enjoy and everything that we face are part of the fate that we should embrace." This emphasizes that being thankful for life, both the good and the bad, helps us live in harmony with reality and reduces unnecessary anxieties. A simple way to practice gratitude is to start each day by thinking of 3 things you are grateful for. These things can be as small as a beautiful morning, a compliment from a colleague, or even the warmth of a cup of coffee. The important thing is that this habit helps you focus on the positive aspects of life. Additionally, gratitude can be expressed through actions. Take time to say thank you to those around you or help others when you can. These actions not only make you feel better, but also strengthen relationships, making life more meaningful. Practicing gratitude also helps reduce pressure because it reminds us that although life can be challenging, we still have much to appreciate. When we recognize the value of what we have, the pressure of what we have not yet achieved diminishes, and instead, we feel more content and at peace with the present. In a world where pressure and anxiety can easily take over our minds, gratitude is a powerful remedy that helps us stay grounded and live a meaningful life. Make gratitude a part of your daily routine, and you will see your life change for the better. 6. Seeking balance in life. In today's busy and pressure-filled world, finding balance has become essential if we want to maintain both mental and physical health. Balance is not just about dividing time between work and personal life, but also about the ability to harmonize different aspects of life so that they do not conflict and cause us to lose direction. Stoic philosophy particularly emphasizes the importance of balance. A balanced life is a harmonious life where we know how to reconcile joy and responsibility, success and failure, career and family. Seneca, a Stoic philosopher, once said, "Moderation in all things is the best." This means we should avoid extremes, as these extremes often lead to instability and stress. To seek balance, we need to learn how to prioritize. Not every task needs to be completed immediately, and not every problem needs to be solved right away. Take time to reassess what truly matters to you, and from there, plan to adjust your life accordingly. For instance, if you find that work is taking up too much time and affecting your health or family relationships, that's a sign you need to make changes. Balance also requires effective time management. Instead of trying to do many things at once, focus on one task at a time and do it to the best of your ability. When you complete one task, take time to rest before moving on to the next. This helps you stay alert and avoid burnout. Additionally, remember that balance also involves taking care of both your mind and body. Don't forget to set aside time for personal hobbies, leisure activities, and especially for yourself. Sometimes stepping away from work and taking time to relax can help you see things more clearly and return with renewed energy. Seeking balance is a continuous journey, not a destination. We must regularly reassess our lives, make adjustments when necessary, and continually learn from experiences to maintain balance. When we achieve balance, life becomes more meaningful, less stressful, and filled with more joy. Balance not only helps us cope with pressure, but is also the key to long-term satisfaction and success. 7. Not fearing failure. In the journey towards success, failure is an unavoidable part. However, the key is not to avoid failure at all costs, but to learn how to face it and not be afraid of it. Stoic philosophy teaches us that failure is not the end point, but an opportunity to learn and grow. Failure often comes with negative emotions, such as embarrassment, self-doubt, and fear of being judged by others. But from the Stoic perspective, these emotions are just a part of life and should not control us. Epictetus, a renowned Stoic philosopher, once said, "Do not seek to have everything go as you wish, but wish for everything to go as it does." This means we should accept failure as a natural part of life, and instead of worrying about it, focus on how we respond and learn from those setbacks. Not fearing failure means being willing to step out of your comfort zone, challenge yourself, and face risks. When we accept that failure is part of the learning process, we are no longer bound by it and are open to new opportunities. This also helps us develop persistence and resilience, two crucial factors for overcoming difficulties and achieving success. Moreover, when we are not afraid of failure, we can view each setback as a valuable lesson. Each failure provides an opportunity to reassess how we work, think, and make decisions. Instead of letting failure bring us down, we should use it as a tool to improve ourselves. It is through these lessons that we grow and become stronger. Another way to overcome the fear of failure is to change our perspective on success and failure. Rather than viewing success as the final outcome and failure as the worst possible event, see both as necessary experiences on the path of personal development. Success does not always bring happiness, and failure is not always a terrible thing. Sometimes it is the failures that provide the most valuable lessons and opportunities to start over with a deeper understanding. Finally, remember that no one succeeds without having faced failure. Even the greatest individuals have encountered failure in their lives. What makes the difference is how they face and overcome those failures. By not fearing failure, we allow ourselves to challenge, learn, and advance further towards our goals. It is through overcoming failures that we truly understand the value of success and appreciate what we have achieved. 8. Viewing problems objectively. When facing difficulties or conflicts, the ability to view problems objectively is a crucial skill that helps us find effective solutions and maintain calmness. Stoic philosophy encourages us to develop this ability so that we can assess situations honestly and remain unaffected by personal emotions. Viewing problems objectively means not letting emotions and personal biases cloud our judgment. When we encounter difficulties, it is easy for emotions such as anxiety, anger, or a sense of injustice to influence how we handle the situation. However, when we allow these emotions to lead us, we may overlook important factors and make unreasonable decisions. Seneca, a renowned Stoic philosopher, once said, "We cannot control what happens to us, but we can control how we respond to it." This highlights the importance of controlling our emotions and approaching problems with reason. When faced with a situation, try to separate personal feelings and evaluate the circumstances based on objective factors. Ask yourself questions such as, what is actually happening? What data and information are available for me to make a decision? And what factors can I control and what factors are beyond my control? A useful method for viewing problems objectively is to focus on events and evidence rather than emotions and assumptions. For example, if you encounter a conflict at work, list the events that have occurred, analyze them without letting personal emotions affect you, and identify factors that might resolve the conflict. This not only helps you make more accurate decisions, but also helps you avoid unnecessary conflicts and maintain good relationships with those around you. Viewing problems objectively also involves accepting that we are not always right. Sometimes, our perspective on a problem may be influenced by biases and incorrect assumptions. When we recognize this, we can be more open to other opinions and viewpoints, and be willing to adjust our perspective based on new evidence and information. This helps us develop and grow in problem solving and improve our relationships with others. Ultimately, viewing problems objectively is a necessary skill for maintaining calm and control in stressful situations. By applying this principle, we can make more accurate decisions, reduce stress and conflict, and build healthier relationships. Stoic philosophy teaches us that calmness and reason are keys to facing life's challenges and achieving inner peace. Pressure is an unavoidable part of life, but how you handle it is what truly matters. I hope these Stoic lessons help you find inner peace and strength to overcome all challenges. Don't forget to hit like and subscribe so you don't miss our upcoming videos. Thank you for watching and see you in the next video.